Well, as Fabrizio Romano told us on Sunday that there is a very huge movement that's going to be happening for Declan Rice to cross from West Ham to Arsenal this week, and obviously we've started to see the signals of what Fabrizio really told us, and that's why Fabrizio Romano is really one of those that is really highly respected into this business, because almost everything that he talks about transfers, it happens. And he warned us on Sunday that there is a lot of movement into this Declan Rice deal, and expect lots of things to develop as far as this deal is really concerned. Welcome to this channel known as Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? And obviously Arsenal is closing in on Declan Rice. Huge story that most of you have been waiting for, and I think that even today we are going to get more huge stories as far as Declan Rice to Arsenal is really concerned. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now we want to hit 15,000 subscribers right on this channel, because we hit 14,000 subscribers, and it's because of you that we are going to be hitting that number. It's you who have taken us this far, guys. I would like to congratulate everyone for the good work you've done to see to it that you've gone ahead to lift up our channel to really reach this level, and you guys are really important to this channel, and that's why all say may God Lord give you the best that you guys deserve, and the Muslims, may Allah reward you accordingly, because you are doing a very huge job onto this channel, and we've gone ahead to really appreciate you on several occasions. So Fabrizio Romano, in his own words, before we go into the Jacob Steinbach story, told us when was the 11th? On the 11th, Fabrizio had the following to say: that Arsenal will enter into crucial stages of Declan Rice next week, meaning this week. Official bid expected very soon after positive talks in the recent days. Gunners feel they're ahead of Bayern as player priority is to stay in England, but timing will be crucial. So these are the crucial stages, and after the crucial stages that Fabrizio mentioned about, obviously Jacob Steinbach, first tier 1 journalist, a football reporter for The Guardian, has gone ahead and broken it today, and here it comes straight into your face. He says Arsenal are close to agreeing a fee with West Ham for Declan Rice and are expected to pay more than £100 million for the player if certain add-ons are achieved. There is confidence that the deal will be finalized soon. Now, huge story that Arsenal are closing in to agreeing a fee with West Ham on Declan Rice. If at all you never knew the process of a transfer window, let me take you through it. First and foremost, Arteta contacts Declan Rice, talks to him. If Declan Rice gives him green light that I would love to come and play for your side, Arteta tells Declan Rice to get him the contacts of his agents. Then Arteta passes those contacts to the board of Arsenal, the Edus of this world. Then the Edus find themselves in a situation of talking to the agent. The agent tells them the A to the Z of what his play is all about and what he might need. Then he tells the agent to contact the club on whether they are really interested in selling. If the club is really interested, the agent takes back the response from the club, and then Edu starts to talk with the chairman or sporting director or CEO of West Ham on the possible sale of Declan Rice. Now, we are past most of the stages, and we are at the stages where Edu is talking to the chairman of West Ham, David Sullivan, and they're discussing how much money Declan Rice is going to cost, and the deal is going to be north of £100 million. That is it. So the deal is going to be more than £100 million, and I understand that Declan Rice is not worth this money, but he's English. You know, there are players in this world or in the Premier League that are gonna hate to play better than Declan Rice. You know, the likes of the Paulinho, Moise Caicedo, and very many others. And Arsenal would have gone for them first. But because he's English, and Arsenal knows it exactly that, if you want to be one of the most favored teams in the league, have English players. That's it. Secondly, there is the homegrown player player rule of 17 English players that you must be having in your team. Even if a player is not English, but he made his debut from the academy at the age of 18, that is a homegrown player. That's why the likes of Martinelli coming through. I think even Saliba comes in through in that range. However much is not English. So that is another one. Thirdly, Arsenal want to really get more support from UK because they know Declan Rice is in London. He plays for West Ham. Arsenal and London don't travel themselves a lot, meaning that he's going to move up with a huge chunk of funds to Arsenal, and he might really increase shirt sales for Arsenal. So that's what Arsenal is really about. And secondly, he's a very good footballer, but overrated. That's it, in quotes. He's a very good player. The word overrated in quotes, you know. And you know how English media hypes its own players. Then Steinberg continued and told us that Arsenal are ready to make Declan Rice the most expensive player in their history. A bid is yet to be submitted, but talks between the clubs are progressing smoothly. Arsenal are moving quickly in an effort to ensure the deal goes through without any hitches. So Arsenal are going to make Declan Rice their most expensive signing ever. And who is the record holder? It is all about Nicolas Pepe. £73 million from Lille to Arsenal. That was in 2019. But the deal backfired because under Unai Emery, he really had some spells. But Mikel Arteta, the first season, he had some good flashes. Same to the second season, but I don't know what really led to them falling out with Mikel Arteta because I understand Pepe, every time he came on the field of play, couldn't do exactly what Mikel Arteta was telling him to do. Yet it was something simple. Pepe is more talented than Bukayo Saka. But what made Bukayo Saka surpass Nicolas Pepe is simple. Saka listened to what the manager wanted him to offer on the field of play. Pepe, because of his big head, he costed himself a position. And you know, top managers like Mikel Arteta, Jurgen Klopp, Eric Ten Hag, Pep Guardiola, they don't deal with players of big egos. That's why if a player says he wants to leave, they cannot stop him from leaving. That's it, because they don't want to create differences in the dressing room. That's the level at which they are, and they are really so much positive about it. So Arsenal is going to pay more than £100 million for Declan Rice, meaning that Arsenal might pay £90 million and add-ons might add up to like £20 million, meaning that the deal might sum up to 110 or 120 million pounds. Remember, David Moyes told us that he has to be a record, he has to break the British record. That's it. The British record is at Jack Grealish at 100 million pounds. And is he going to break it? Let's wait and see. But Jacob Steinberg is like telling us the truth about the deal, that it's going to be more than 100 million pounds. And what West Ham is all about is to break that record, to be holding it, and so much more. Then Jacob Steinberg again added this, that sources believe the prospect of a rival club trying to sign Declan Rice is receding. Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Newcastle and Man United have looked at signing Rice, but Arsenal have been the most aggressive in attempting to buy Rice. Obviously, Arsenal have been the most aggressive. Why? They made him their priority signing in January, and they've put in a lot of work, and so there are no reasons of losing this deal. That's why Arsenal are willing to pay everything that West Ham is calling in for, to see to it that they really get Declan Rice as their priority signing. If you're a big team, making your priority signing arrive at your club first, that is a very, 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 very huge gesture, that you mean what you say and you don't look back every time you really do the needful. So Chelsea cannot really take Declan Rice. Declan Rice wants to play in the Champions League. Manchester United, you never know. There might be a very huge turnover if at all Sheikh Jassim Al Thani comes in through, and the story has been revealed. If at all you are good at really watching my channel of United Matters channel, here I do United content only, I can confirm to you that Sheikh Jassim Al Thani has gone ahead to be chosen as the preferred bidder at Man United. A source came in through from a newspaper that is owned by his father down in Qatar, that United have knocked out Sheikh Jassim, have knocked out Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and Sheikh Jassim Al Thani has gone ahead to be known as the preferred bidder. If everything goes on as planned, right, and United gets in Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, if Arsenal doesn't quicken up this deal, then United can sweep him. So, however much the likes of Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Newcastle have nothing to do with this deal, but United have something to do with this deal. Why? They have Mason Mount. They can sign him anytime from now. Mason Mount is the best friend of Declan Rice. So that's why Arsenal need to really act fast. If Mason Mount crosses Manchester United and Sheikh Jassim Al Thani takes over Man United, that means United will be having the money to sweep in. Why? They can do a clear out of like 15 players and get in Ten Hag the players once. And those players, if at all they are sold, they can raise close to £160 million. Declan Rice is a £100 million player. So according to West Ham, though to me I believe he doesn't exceed £50 million in reality. So Arsenal has to act quick. If they don't act fast, United can sweep in. But Bayern cannot, Chelsea cannot, Newcastle cannot. But the only threat is Man United. That's why I think Arsenal want to get this deal over the line this week. As told to us by Fabrizio Romano, that they want to find themselves in a situation of killing off this deal this week, because they know it that United is going to be, the preferred bid of United is going to be announced this week, and when he comes in through, that means a lot of movement is going to be made as far as the transfer window is really concerned. The transfer window is opening tomorrow officially. That is it. So let's wait and see how that's going to unfold as far as Arsenal acting fast is concerned. And lastly, Jacob Steinberg confirmed to us that Mikel Arteta is a huge admirer of Declan Rice and is determined to add him to his squad. Arteta believes Rice will be key to helping Arsenal mount another title challenge, while Rice is a fan of Arteta's football. So I've already done this story that Arteta, Declan Rice admiration. You know, there is reciprocation of admiration from both sides. Arteta admires Rice, and Rice admires the style of play of Mikel Arteta, and we've seen them on several occasions talking after the pitch. And there is a lot of respect that they command amongst themselves. Like you see this one. Every time Arsenal played West Ham, Arteta had to really shake hands with Rice. They hugged and they talked whispers that we couldn't tell, but we now know that he was like telling him, think of coming to my team next time. And obviously Arsenal are closing in on Declan Rice. So that's it coming in from Jacob Steinberg as far as this man to Arsenal is concerned. Declan Rice, the preferred signing that Arsenal are in for, is really close to joining Arsenal, as Arsenal are really closing in to agree a fee with West Ham on Declan Rice. Now, let's go to the other story. He has just been signed by Arsenal. He's known as Jakub Kiwior, and Calcio Napoli, meaning that it's a close source coming in from Naples, that is Napoli, has told us that Napoli have reportedly set their sights on Arsenal's defender Jakub Kiwior, seeing him as a perfect replacement should their Korean defender Kim Min-jae make an exit. So Kim Min-jae making an exit from Napoli is no longer a question. It's obviously answered. He's sold out an idea of going to Man United, and United are just waiting in for time to trigger that buyout clause of 50 million euros. Is it 50 60? Between 50 and 60 million euros that was put into his contract, running in from the 1st of July to the 15th of July. And if at all it's triggered, he's going to go on and really sign for Man United. I really understand that Napoli is going to hate to table a new deal for Kim Min-jae, but Kim Min-jae has said no to it. He wants to come on and play for Man United. So as they are looking in for Jakub Kiwior, something that sorry about that, something I refer to as a move that is miscalculated. Arsenal have just signed Jakub Kiwior, 21 years of age. They expect him to be so much important in the season they're going to have, and we've seen him in the previous 4 or 5 games he's going to have to play for Arsenal. He has shown his potential at left back, on the left side of the centre back. That is Jakub Kiwior for you. and his passing is really immense, and he has a very big heart. He's a beast in that central defense, and there is no way Arsenal is going to go ahead and obviously get in their newly signed man from Spezia to take him back to Italy, and that's why it's deemed impossible. That's it. Don't even think that Jakub Kiwior is going to leave Arsenal to go back to Italy. That's out. That's out. You know, he's at like a pinnacle of his career, and he believes that he can gate Gabriel Magalhaes out of that position. And I stand with all authority and authenticity here. Jakub Kiwior, he has a very good preseason. Gabriel Magalhaes will be up to first competition from this Polish international that is coming in from Napoli, but Jakub Kiwior is going nowhere. That's it. Now, a man who broke a deal, who broke a story of Arsenal going in for the Leicester star known as Timothy Castagnani as a right back, has come back again and really told us the following: that I'm told this deal will take more time than expected. Arsenal needs to fix some priorities. That is Sacha Tavares. So we wait and see how this deal is going to pan out, but Arsenal is interested in a right back. But however much they're interested in the right back, I think experience matters. You know, after getting the deal of Declan Rice out of the way, I think they're going to attack other transfers like never before. The right back, right-sided centre back, another central midfielder, a right attacking midfielder that can as well play as a centre forward. That's what Arsenal is looking in for. So tell me your thoughts onto Arsenal closing in on Declan Rice into the comment section. It's all about Arsenal close to agreeing Declan Rice fee with West Ham. Then tell me your thoughts about Jakub Kiwior. Interest from Napoli. Can Arsenal sell Jakub Kiwior? And lastly, Castagnani, a deal taking time. A sign out for now. See you later. Good morning. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living true God move with you throughout the day. Guys, a sign out for now. See you later, my Muslim friends. May Allah see you throughout this day. I'm out.